Good evening, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can set up the Touch ID, or in other words, the fingerprint sensor on your iPhone. Let's begin. The first thing that I want you to do is click on the gray settings icon. The next thing that I want you to do is click on the tab that says Touch ID and passcode. The next thing that I want you to do is enter your passcode. We needed to enter the passcode because it allows you to get into some settings that will allow us to set up the Touch ID. So in order to set up the Touch ID, we're going to click on the option that says Add a Fingerprint. Alrighty, so now we're going to choose what finger or thumb that we want to use for the Touch ID. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put that finger on the home button. Please do not click on the home button. It just needs to the button just needs to sense your finger. So right now I'm going to use my thumb to just simply touch the home button. Alright, so now by touching it, red lines have appeared on the display of my iPhone. What these red lines are indicating is that it has realized that someone touched the fingerprint sensor. We want to make sure that the entire sensor is red. That will then allow the phone to properly register your finger for the fingerprint sensor. So I'm going to continue to do what I just did, and that was to simply just touch the sensor. You are going to feel a vibrating sensation that will indicate that everything is working. So let's go ahead and keep doing that. Alright, so I intentionally clicked on the fingerprint sensor, or in other words, the home button, because I wanted you to see this message. And all it simply just says is that it wants you to just touch the home button lightly and apply a little pressure, but not too much to the point where you end up clicking on the button. So I'm going to hit continue now, and I'm going to continue to set up my fingerprint. Okay, so the fingerprint sensor is very intelligent. It wants to make sure it gets all angles of your finger. So now it's asking me to adjust my grip. So that's completely normal. Let's go ahead and hit that blue continue button at the very top. Do not hit the cancel button. Alright, so I'm just going to continue where I left off, and I'm going to repeat that same process. Alright, so the Touch ID is now complete, so we're going to hit continue. Okay, and so now we're going to test the Touch ID by hitting the sleep wake button once. Alright, you should now see the clock on your screen. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock my the 4-digit code, but by using the Touch ID. So all I really need to do is let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so as we can see, the fingerprint sensor, or in other words the Touch ID, is working successfully. If you have found this video to be useful, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.